Hello there. Welcome to B1NN, the B1 News Network on Hot Lava Music TV. I'm Cedric Blackman with breaking news. But before I start, please go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Cedric Blackman, and Von Savage Media. Then make sure you visit jlava.com. Now let's join the live stream already in progress.
The call came in around 6 a.m. this morning when officers responded to a call of shots fired near Maple and Spencer Street. You're taking a look right now at the scene right now. But upon arrival, officers found one victim. Officers then received another call for shots fired on Aletta Avenue, and a second victim was located there. The suspect was seen running to the area of Bull Street. Officers saw the suspect there. Now, we're being told from police this is an active and ongoing investigation. Police say the suspect has barricaded themselves into a home there on that street. You can see they're on the scene right now.
About probably 10 after 6 this morning, and that time's not actual, but we received calls of a shots fired and actually a victim in the area of Maple and Spencer, which is right over here about a block over from us. At that point, our officers responded, and as they were responding to the scene, we had a second call on Aletta where another victim had been fired upon and struck. As officers were responding to the scene, we had witnesses that observed a subject that we believe to be the shooter went into a residence about probably half a block away. At that point, our officers set up a perimeter, and at one point, one of our officers saw the suspected shooter inside the residence look out at us, and he went back in. This time he's barricaded, and our emergency response team is on scene, and they have it's an active investigation, and they're over there. So.
Male suspect?
Yes, male suspect.
And then what about the status of the victims?
We have two that we know that have been taken down to Nashville, either Vanderbilt or surrounding hospital, and we have one victim that's deceased.
Anything you can tell us about those victims? Male, female?
Well, initially we thought it was maybe a random type shooting, but our investigations revealed at this point that there was a possible relationship with at least one of the victims. So we're aware of that, and again, I don't want to give names just because of family members and stuff like that.
Any connection to that Bolo on Facebook that you guys had put out on Kevin Johnson?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Is he the suspect?
Yes, ma'am, he is.
Any indication on what might have led up to the shooting? I know you said it seems like he had a relation with at least one of the victims.
At this point, we're still doing an active investigation. We're still looking into some things, and again, you get a lot of different witnesses, a lot of different stories. We're trying to decipher that. We got a lot of help from surrounding agencies, DHP, Sumner County Sheriff's Office, EMA, and fire, and everybody, EMS. Been great to help us out with this thing. We have multiple C's, so you can imagine. So it's been a trying time, but we're trying to find out what's going on. Again, we're talking to family members and of the victims and family members of the suspect to try to determine what's going on.
Now, on these shootings, were they outside? Did he go into these homes, or were they at homes? I assume.
I understand they were all outside. The gentleman that was the one that's deceased, I think he was outside, maybe on his porch at that point. And we, of course, again, we have that crime scene. We have two crime scenes over Maple Spencer area where he did fire upon two, and we have, like I said, two victims over there and one over here on the lead.
So there were three victims?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's what I was just told 2 minutes ago.
And then, what about the what area are you? Is he barricaded in? I mean, is that the 100 block, 200 block, whatever?
It is that area over there. I'll just put over there. I don't tell you the exact address.
And then have you evacuated homes in that area?
We have. Yes,
okay.
we have. As far as the Bolo goes, it was again. It was our first response was supposed to be a possible medical emergency. Some maybe erratic behavior. So that's why we responded to the Bolo. We saw the Bolo put out for him. We made efforts to find him. We searched his residence and didn't come up with anything. So we were looking for him, but again, it was one of those things. That's how it all started out.
For folks who are in the area, I mean, stay in your home, lock your doors.
Absolutely. And again, we try our best to push people out to get them away. And as soon as we can, we'll everybody get back. Just bear with us. At this point, it's a safety issue for them. We're worried about the citizens and also our officers are on the scene.
And have you had any communication with him, or what's it like? Are you in talks with him, or what's?
Well, at this time, again, that's one of those things that we can't really talk about that much. It's an ongoing investigation. Our negotiators are there, our SWAT members are there, our tactical team's there. So we're doing our best to try to make this thing, end in a good way, and we pray for the other victims and the families that are involved.
I know that they started at 6 o'clock this morning. Any timeline or a hopeful timeline on when this situation will end?
No, ma'am, not at this time. It's just one of those things. I think it's up to him, you know, and we're willing to wait it out, you know, and you know, get a chance to talk to him and see what's going on.
Any idea about the time that passed, like how quickly from the 6 a.m. until when he barricades himself in the home? I mean, are we talking about minutes?
I think I got my first call around 6:23, so it sounded like it was pretty active, and again, it's probably a 10-minute frame, and you know, I know we had our command staff call me, and it was ongoing. At that point, he had fired his round at Maple and Spencer, and then he was making his way, and then we had, as that was going, we had the second victim, and then as I'm getting ready to come out, they told me that he was barricaded in the house. As soon as we get anything else, we'll be glad to try to give you an update, okay?
Look at him, man. You know that you was out the joint about 2 weeks. Don't you think it's about time you gave me my money? I told you I ain't had your money yet, man. Fuck you mean you ain't got my money yet? Motherfucker, everybody know you get the money from that robbery before you went on the day. I told you, motherfucker, I ain't got your money yet, man. Fuck you mean you ain't got the money yet? Fuck you think you is, man? Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something? What you gonna do? I'm supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got the PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Chime. Hope you got yours, cause I got mine. I'm talking Payoneer, net spend, Venmo, stash. Too many ways for you to run my cash. Check reparation, 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 check. Yeah, if we talking compensation, it's about that time. You get everybody theirs, I'm trying to see about mine. Sick of tryna bring it back, 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 back. Tryna bring it back, 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 back. Tryna bring it back, back, back. I bring it back like I took it from the premises. I bring it back like it's stolen from my nemesis. I bring it back on the store. Shawty bang my line, you can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line, shawty bang my line, you can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. You can catch me on the book or DM me at IG. Consider me in. Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I'll slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look.
Taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like midnight. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got big balls and a good pipe. One call it inside night.
Hey, Riri.
Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the Putin. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement. What I'm trying to say is, can we go cruising? Top down, blow some good gas, and listen to Blueprint.
You almost drown me, it astounds me like the level of deceit. When your people try to play you like somebody in the street. Like, even when you praise him and you try to see him eat. Not to mention all the shit you did to get him on his feet. Kid of thoughts, 10,000 legs. I know you wish you could, but some can't. I learned from my mistakes and I done felt all the breaks. Learn to cut the grass real fast for the snakes. Learn to give a little bit more than I take. Too many times I score back, break, pump, fake. I got the PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Chime. Hope you got yours, cause I got mine. I'm talking Payoneer, net spend, Venmo, stash. Too many ways for you to run my cash. Check.